This is the rarest car we've ever been brought, and there's so much to digest with this story. We want to put it all out there to see if some of you guys can help us decipher some of it. So right off the bat, we have a 1993 FD RX-7. We plug the battery in, and it has 34,000 miles on it. Now here's where we need your help. We have the 1993 owner's manual right here from the car, but look at the production date. It says January of 1992. I think that means this was one of the first ones ever produced. If you guys have any theories on that, leave it in the comments below. Now here's where the story gets absolutely insane. The car was originally used as a track car, and after some life complications, the owner put it in a storage unit almost 20 years ago with a 3-rotor engine swap, and he just recently decided to pull it out and swap the entire car back to OEM. But once they got to the unit, things took a turn for the worse. About 10 years ago, the unit next to theirs caught fire, which in turn made their unit's water sprinklers and fire extinguishers go off in their unit, spraying all over the car, and the owners of the storage facility never told them. That means for 10 years, this car sat with all of that stuff on it and in it, both destroying the paint and the interior with mold. Like, what would you guys do if this was your car and you found out about this 10 years later and the storage facilities never informed you? Would you take legal action? I don't even know where I would begin or how I would feel. So as soon as we found out where the car was, RJ headed right to the shop where this car was getting rebuilt. But really quickly, take a second and subscribe to the channel and like this video. It really helps us out. And we have another crazy video coming up soon.
All right, guys, I just pulled up to TPF. I believe it stands for the Performance Factory, because they called and they said that they had a very special car in very rough shape for us. So let's go take a look. I think it's right here in the showroom. What's going on, man?
How are you?
The man himself. Good, good. So this is another FD-RX-7, huh? Oh my God. By the way, guys, this is Dave. He is the owner here at TPF, the Performance Factory. You guys do what? Full engine swaps, rebuilds, performance tuning, all the above, huh?
Storage unit, a couple down from it, had a fire. The car wasn't in the fire, but the fire suppression system doused the car windows down with water, dry chemical, whatever comes out of those. Car wasn't checked up on for a while, sitting in a dark place. So went to pull it out when the owner's ready to mechanically get it going, and far more problems.
What's your opinion on the headlights and the hood?
We actually have all the stock parts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have all the original. The car's gonna go back all original, but it's not safe to touch until...
Yeah, until we hopefully make it safe to touch.
It spent its early years as a track car, as I mentioned, with a 3-rotor. So it had actually been in the shop getting the original 3-rotor retired back to the original numbers matching 2 rotors so they could make it a street car again when this happened.
What a find. Thanks, Dave.
No problem, man.
All right, guys, so the license plate has some residue left over from some duct tape. We want to find out when it was last plated. We have no idea, and we could just take it off, but we thought it'd be more of a reveal if we got rid of the adhesive. It's like the worst scratch-off ticket I've ever had.
Oh, okay. So last plated in what, 2003, you think?
Yeah, it was a 1-year tag, 2003 in October, and yeah, so it hasn't been plated in 20 years. All right, so we're gonna do a wheels off detail. We have to put the car on the lift, but in order to get these wheels off, we need the wheel look key, which is in here. As you can already tell, there's been something rustling around inside, and bingo, there you have it. But this is the, there's poopies in there. This is the key we're looking for, so we'll put that on the Ugga machine, pull these wheels off, and cool, this is important. On this side is where you have your jack and the tools and whatnot in order to change it flat. And look at that. Oh boy, that's nice. Anyways, let's get it on the lift, pull the wheels off, and get to work.
Okay, so with the wheels off detail while it's on the lift, we're also gonna do the undercarriage. And just to add to the story, wait till you see what fell out from underneath this plastic protector.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dude, what is that?
Oh my God. Alvin.
Wow.
He's mummified. That's a first. We found so many mice, but never a chipmunk.
That's gross. So yeah, first time for everything, I guess. Leave a comment down below what the grossest thing you've ever found in a car is. All right, moving on to the wheels, we're gonna go ahead and take them off, but I wanna take a second to ask you guys if you know what this badge on the car means. I've seen a lot of Mazda badges, including the ones on the wheels, but I've never actually seen the ones on the car before. So if you do, leave a comment below. Now for the undercarriage, we're going to go ahead and spray it off with the pressure washer and follow that with degreaser. Let it sit for a while and then we'll spray that off again. And I wanted to say, if you guys don't follow us on other platforms, look up WD Detailing on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We post a lot of things throughout the week there too. So if you like our content, go check us out there. Now with everything clean, we went ahead and put the protector and lip back on and then threw the wheels on, took it off the lift and started washing the car. Moving on to the engine, we're not too worried about covering anything because this thing is getting completely torn apart. But if you know anything about this specific engine in the car, leave it in the comments below. All right, so for the paint correction, this is probably one of the most impressive ones I've seen on any car we've done to date. RJ did an amazing job on this car, cannot say good enough things. I think he spent over 2 days working on just the paint of this car, but he did a 4-stage correction starting with 3000 grit sandpaper wet sanding, and then he followed that with the rotary with a wool pad, and then the dual action with a wool pad, and then a foam pad finish. So 4 stages on this paint over the course of 2 days on the entire car, and this thing was looking showroom by the time it was done. Now moving on to the interior, we started by taking out the center console, and this is where I want to ask you guys, how much do you think this car is worth? We found a mouse nest right here under this one, which is exactly where we found it in the last one that had 8,800 miles on it. But in both cars, the mice didn't touch any of the wiring. So leave a comment down below what you think this car is going to be worth once it goes all the way back to OEM with everything matching. So for those of you watching who either detail cars or if you just like to clean your own car at home, I highly recommend looking into a steamer if you don't have one already. The one that we use is in the description below, along with everything else that we use in our videos. But I mean, watch how easily the steamer gets everything off of all the surfaces that we're cleaning. The one we use is not super expensive, and for the price, there's really not any tools that are much better than it. So for the seats, it was pretty cool because they had 2 different kinds that we got to clean. So the first ones were the ones that were in the car that they used on the track. And the second ones were the OEM seats that were going back in the car once we were done cleaning it. Leave a comment which one you guys prefer and which one you think looks better. So we haven't shown this on our channel before because quite honestly, we don't have people come in and do PDR for us often, but this car had a few dents on the back quarter panel and a local PDR guy came in and he got all of them out and made it look absolutely perfect. I was very impressed. His company's name is Extreme Dent Repair. So if you're in Northeast Ohio and you need little dents taken out of your car, definitely hit him up.
I didn't think there was this much stuff in here.
That's why we brought reinforcements.